lost everything. My business dried up, my business blew up, and I found myself back at home with 3 kids and no income. And it looked like my life was falling apart, but all the while, God was just stripping things from me that couldn't go with me. And how many times have we been here? Welcome back to Faith in the Wilderness. I am Shanice, and I am sharing my raw and unfiltered journey of how the Lord used the lowest point of my life to bring me back to Him. So if you missed episode 1, I just really shared how I was in a wilderness season and I didn't even know it. So if you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out because it's going to give you the foundation to how we have gotten to where we are. So in this episode, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the moment everything came crashing down, the turning point, the moment where I just really had to stop pretending like everything was okay. And the one thing the Lord had me do that completely changed the trajectory of my wilderness season. So as I stated in the previous video, the Lord hard stopped my life. I'm talking about rock bottom. Like, I don't think I mentioned in the last video, but it even was to the point where my ex had got into a car accident and my car had got completely totaled out. So when I tell you, like, the Lord was trying to get my attention and I was missing it, child, I was so distracted. Like, I was not paying attention to anything. And so, like I said, at the beginning of this year, I'm like, God, something got to shake, something got to give. Like, it has to be more to my life than this. And so when I came into the year and I was like, God, I desire a deeper relationship with you, He said, go on a fast. And so my first fast of the year was a 3-day water fast. And that fast was so powerful, y'all. I think in that fast is where I really started to really hear from God, like realizing within myself, like, oh no, wait, I can hear God speaking to me. Because for the longest time I had this like envy, I had this like comparison of all these people. I always felt, and the Lord has dealt with me on that envy, but I always felt envious because I'm like, all these people are always saying, God told me, I heard God say, and I'm like, God, why can't I hear from you like that? And so, lo and behold, honestly, the Lord has always been speaking to me, and it all boiled down to like a trust thing. Like, I didn't trust myself, so when God was speaking to me, I didn't trust that it was His voice. I was always second guessing, like, is this really God? So that's what was going on with that. But after this fast, I was like, okay, the Lord is speaking and I do hear Him. So that first fast, that just really helped me establish, like, okay, girl, God is speaking, like, calm down. The second fast, it was a dry fast, a 3-day dry fast. And I always tell anybody, I knew the Lord wanted me to go on this fast because it could only have been the power and the strength of the Lord that I made it through that 3-day dry fast. I'm talking no water, no food, just me in prayer with the Lord and still going about my daily life. So I'm still cooking meals for my kids. I'm still doing my day-to-day life with nothing. When I came out of that fast, my flesh had, like, up until that point, all of the flesh that was tacking onto me from my past, the Lord stripped that flesh off of me so crazy, y'all. I stopped smoking hookah. I was weaned off of like listening to like a lot of secular music, so I really stopped listening to a whole lot of rap. Like, if I hear any rap, it may literally be like when I get on TikTok, because I can't get away from it completely. But like, my taste in music changed, my taste in clothing changed, how I carried myself, my values. Like, I was literally a new creature. Like, that fast literally made me a new creature. And I'm like, oh my God, what? Like, that, listen, fasting especially like I do think you can go on your own fast, but when the Lord is calling you to fast, it is only by his strength that you are making it through the fast that he calls you to, because you could not have told me that I would have made it through a 3-day dry fast. And just to see like the fruit of that fast, of how my life changed. Like, now I will say that that was also the start of the refinement process. Like, I think at this point, the Lord was just making me aware, like, okay, listen, you're in a wilderness season. I need you to be completely dependent on me in this season. Like, everything you used to depend on, I've taken it. So now all you have is me. And I think he was like month by month slowly showing me like, okay, I'm holding your hand and now I'm finna let you go. Because, baby, the work that came after that fast, here I am, like, rejoicing, like, oh, the Lord that delivered me from smoking hookah. Oh, the Lord that made me start doing, like, you know, that made me start doing this. But that's when I really started to feel the conviction. That's when I really started to realize, oh, no, there's real healing work that needs to be done. That's when I started to realize how damaged I had got in the world. How, even though I still knew who God was, I still believed in God, how much all of my experiences in the world had tarnished me in a sense. Like, God really opened my eyes to what I really thought about myself, what I thought about a lot of things about the world, what I really looked like on the inside. He was really like exposing my heart to me. And so, just like I mentioned in the last video, like, the wilderness season is not punishment. I promise you. That is God's time to refine you, to strip you of all the labels, all the thoughts, all of the habits, all the ideas that the world has given you, to bring you into the kingdom. And now you are getting a kingdom mindset. Now he's giving you the things he's always wanted for you the right way. So in the next part, I am going to share with you some of the many things the Lord exposed that were in my heart. A lot of the things he had to heal me from. And just, baby, when he say refine, he is going to refine you. So go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Send this to a friend who needs this encouragement. Save this to a playlist so you can come back and watch it when you need some encouragement. And I want you to drop wilderness in the comments. I would love to hear what you all have to say. Like, if you're going through a wilderness season, I would love to hear about it so that I can just keep you encouraged. As always, I can pray for you during my prayer time. And I just want you all to know that Jesus loves you and I love you. And I can't wait to see you in part 3.